Hey everybody, happy Thursday encouragement. Great to be with you guys. And we are going to continue on talking about the armor of God. Well, now we're talking about having the right shoes, the gospel shoes that we need to have as part of our armor. Now, have you ever worn a pair of shoes that were too small for you, or your toes get all crammed into those shoes and your feet hurt all the time? Or maybe you had a pair of shoes that were way too big on you and you stuck socks in there so that they would fit you right. You can't tie those things tight enough. Your feet still slip around and you end up with blisters on your feet. It's important. It's important, folks, to wear the right size shoes. It's also important to wear the right type of shoe. There are different shoes are made of different for different activities. There are shoes running and walking and hiking and basketball, tennis. And when I bowl, I use a special pair of shoes for bowling. They're bowling shoes. And it's not and have you ever tried to wear regular shoes trying to go bowling? I mean, it is ridiculous. You're going to stick and you're going to fall down. You're going to probably get sent all the way down to the pins, sliding on your stomach or something. Well, it's not impossible to use them, but it's likely you're going to fall on the face. When Paul describes the armor of God, he uses, folks, listen to me, he uses, sorry, I lost my place. He uses the image of a Roman soldier to show us how important it is to have the right gear. Now, the Roman soldier is usually um, wearing strong boots of some sort and with heavy soles and studded nails on the bottom of them for protection and traction. The soldier fought hand to hand combat, so his footing had to be sure at those moments. And a soldier who lost his footing would be vulnerable to the enemy's attack. Once on the ground, the soldier would have to lower his sword and shield to stand up. Can you imagine how many soldiers never really stood up again? Stand firm, the Bible tells us in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 14 and 15. Stand firm with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, the breastplate of righteousness in place, and your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up your shield of faith, which you can extinguish the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of spirit, which is the word of God. Now, Paul tells us to stand firm, but we cannot make a great stand without the proper shoes, proper boots. There's an image of readiness in this passage that refers us to being ready and being prepared to take action, to take action when we stand our ground. We should be ready at any time, any moment to share the good news of Jesus Christ, including the times when we are in a spiritual battle. Think about for a moment, what better witness can you be to a person who has trusted in the Lord, who proclaims the good news of Jesus Christ, even in the midst of spiritual conflict? Let's face it, it's easier to follow God. It's easier to follow God when everything is going right, isn't it? When all is well, our life can be proclaimed. When all is well, our life can proclaim good news to everyone. But people who trust God in the middle of spiritual battles and often offer powerful testimonies of God's love once they get through them. Megan Ross is a 23-year-old woman who had the right shoes on at the right time. Are you in a spiritual battle today? Standing firm and prepared to spread the gospel today? I want to encourage you to find a spiritual battle buddy to share your hurts, your pains, your struggles, and someone that will support you in those times of battles. Having your feet fitted with the right shoes will do you right in any battle. A heart at peace with God both stands firm and moves forward, trusting and proclaiming. So grab the right pair of shoes and get going. Here's your challenge for the week. Your challenge for the week is make sure that you are having the full armor of God even before you step out of bed every single morning this weekend to protect you, and make sure you put on those shoes to have the right shoes in the battle of spiritual things. Well, that's it for us. That's it for our Bible study for this moment, this encouragement of so God bless you. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day.